Hi, well, good evening. It's Loretta here, and I'm going to show you Chloe is underneath a, well, she was underneath a pile of blankets. She hears that I'm cooking, and she thinks she's going to get some. She may just. Let's see. My home's a mess. There she is. Hi, Chloe. Say hi. Say hi, hi, hi. Anyway, so, like, normally she'll be under that blanket. It's been hot here in Humboldt County. It was like most areas, it could be triple degrees. I used to live in Redding, California. Oh my God, it was like 112, 115, 118, 122 one year, I remember. But here, 70, it's like we're on top of a hill and we're surrounded by the redwoods. So when this the fog bank breaks and that sun comes down beating on you and you're out cleaning horse stalls, and the mats that the horses are on in their stalls, they do get turnout time, but those hot mats, they're black, they radiate that heat off. It's so hot. I've been so exhausted the last couple days, guys, because it's been hot. Tomorrow's gonna be hotter. But my mom is over in Anderson and it's 108 over there. But she has a air index of 172 because I guess there's a fire somewhere. I'm not sure. I don't get the news. So anyway, back to what I'm going to show you and share with you. I've been excited about it. It's been a while. Normally, I will go fishing, catch trout. I'll grill my trout on the Barbie and with some lemon and rosemary and you know, a little bit of lemon pepper. And then what's ever left over, I'll shred it and make fish tacos. That's how I do it. But today, I was at Safeway and they had some, it's a Pacific rockfish wild caught. It was on sale. So I'm like, that sounds amazing. So we're gonna use this. And I have all my ingredients ready. And I did chop up a few things to kind of speed it along. But let me bring you down. This is how I do it. Here we go. So first thing, we're going to make a sauce. I'm going to take some sour cream. It's a little runny, but that's okay. I'll stir it up a little bit. And I usually just eyeball it a little bit, like, you know, maybe like that. May not use it all. Can always refrigerate it. All right, use that spoon. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. And this will go really fast, guys. So I'm gonna take some dill. I've already pre-washed it. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I hope you can. And I'm just going to kind of dice it up a little bit. Chloe's like, oh, you're making fish. Yes, I am, Chloe, but yes, I am. I'm gonna save this for the chickens. They'll eat it. I'm then gonna bring my little bowl back over here. Put my dill in there. Hang with me. Hang with me. I'll put my dill away. And you're gonna hear a humming noise. It's just because of my I live in a pull-behind trailer, so we, yeah, you can't use too many lights, but I really don't have much lighting in here, so I'm using a little bit of garlic powder. Not much, just a little bit. And then I'm going to take this handy-dandy little shredder. I'm going to take some zest, or make some zest off this lemon. Just a couple little go-abouts. Not much. Put that in there. And again, cooking is about what you feel sounds good. You know, not everybody has, you know, right or wrong answers. It's like whatever you feel. A little squirt of lime, or lemon, I'm sorry, lemon. Like that. Not much, because we're going to save those for later. Maybe. And then we're going to stir. I'm going to stir this up. like so. Oh my goodness, it already smells so amazing. And we're gonna give it a quick taste. Let's see how we did. Not too bad. Okay, we're gonna put our spoon in the sink. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Let it melly those flavors. Okay, so with that said, I have a bowl. I'm gonna take my fish. Oh, looks amazing. And you know, I'm gonna end up cutting this into bite-sized pieces or thereabouts. I'm not gonna use it all because it's just me and Chloe. And oh, that's a nice one. Look at that. Very nice. And again, this is rock fish, Pacific rock fish. I'm gonna give a quick rinse on it, just to make, you know, all the sliminess off of there. And then what I don't use, I am going to actually, let me get a paper towel. I'm going to freeze and use for another meal. So I'll put it back down. I am literally only going to use half of it, maybe. Just gonna cut it into little pieces. And I think I'll use this amount here. We'll see. Yeah, that's good. And I'll freeze the rest. So what I'm gonna do, grab a bag and go ahead and put a fish I'm going to freeze, set it aside, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and just put that in the freezer right now so I don't forget, because I work 3 jobs. I get tired, I forget. There we go. I'm gonna rinse off my hands, rinse out my bowl, and then I'm going to throw in my fish. Okay, I need to wash my cutting board because I'm going to use that for other vegetables here in just a moment. Give me 1 second. There we go. And again, to speed things up, I kind of just went ahead and chopped up a few things, but some things I did. So I'm going to bring the bowl back. Okay. So with that, I have a lime already washed. I just want to put a little bit of lime zest in here. And you got to be careful with the citrus, guys, because it can pre-cook your fish. You really don't want that. I mean, you want the flavor. At least I do. You just don't want a whole lot, just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut my lime because I want to get it ready. When I cut it, hi Chloe, I know you're like, you're making fish, mommy. Yes, I am. All right, so with that, our second, which is going to be interesting, I found this at Safeway, guys. It sounded amazing. The flavors that, you know, would go really well with this would be absolutely phenomenal. And again, everybody does it differently. So what I'm going to do, move a few things out of the way here. Don't need that at the moment. I'm going to use a little bit of Shire sauce, guys. Just a little bit, not much. Like a couple drops. That's it. Put that aside. Garlic powder. And again, for me, it's just eyeballing it. What sounds good to me, you know? Don't be afraid. Parsley, as you know, I love the parsley. Okay, and then some cayenne pepper for a little heat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Ooh, that was a little much. A little bit of black pepper. I'm not going to add, well, I may add a little bit of salt, guys, just a little bit, because it does bring out the flavor. My salt, because we live in Humboldt County, it's really interesting. It's so humid here that, oh, it's actually going to, all right, it'll solidify. So I'm not going to add too much because it's a sea salt. Just like that. Put that aside, put this back. I don't need that anymore. All right, and then secret ingredient I found, that works for me, cinnamon or cinnamon. That's interesting. Just a dash. Oh, it has to be open, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. But no, that I found that literally, let me get this. Literally, cinnamon enhances so much food, gives so much flavor. Sorry, I'm gonna put this because it's not coming off for me. Oh my goodness. And it does. It really melodies the food just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna use my hands, and we're just gonna let this kind of marinate for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And again, I work 4 jobs, guys, now. Yeah, 4 jobs now. Plus I take care of little bugs, so maybe she becomes 5 jobs. I'm just gonna wipe up a few things here. All right, get that out of the way. So, with that said, hi again. So I'm going to turn on my oven. We're going to use Kerrygold butter and garlic herb. And you know what? This went up in price. So what I'm going to do here before too long, I need to find my spatula. Actually, I'm going to use my tongs. I'm going to show you how to make your own infused garlic and herb butter. That'll be in another video, so bear with me, hang tight. All right, so I'm just gonna break off a little bit, maybe half a cube. Okay, set that aside. I'm gonna turn on my heat. With this one, it's gonna be a little loud. I'm gonna turn on my fan so I don't asphyxiate myself. So, gotta find the right burner. This one. There we go. I'm gonna let that preheat. While that's preheating, I have a pear. You're asking, what's with the pear? Well, I find that this recipe, with everything I'm gonna put together, goes well with the pear. And it's a, I wanna say a Bosch pear. So I'm going to grab a different knife and bring it down here. All I'm gonna do is just, oh my goodness. Oh, yes. It's nice and ripe. Get that piece out of the way. I'm just gonna slice up, slice up, slice up. That's it. I have some yellow bell pepper I've already pre-sliced. And it's using what you have, guys. You have to use what you have. Otherwise, you'll forget it. And that's a waste of money. You know, and flavor. So I had some cherry tomatoes, yellow and orange and red and all kinds of colors. Just gonna slice those up. I have some cilantro. I'm gonna go ahead and get that ready because this is gonna go by really, really fast. And I didn't have purple cabbage like most people. They'll use purple cabbage. I had red leaf lettuce. It'll work. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna bring it back up and we're gonna get the fish on here because, as I say, fish on the hook. Get this nice and melted. I'm gonna see if I can't move you guys over. Actually, I probably can't because I have so much here. Like I said, I live in a really tiny condensed home. It's a pull behind trailer, so I'm really limited on my space, guys. But let me see what I can do. I can move this over. I do apologize about this. Let's see what we can do. That over here. Oh, my dahlias, they're dying. But that's okay. We'll move those out of the way. I'm gonna move you over here. Oh, that'll work perfectly. Let's do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna pull you down because it's a little tall right there. Hold on. There we go. All right, so with that said, that light. Wait. I still have that light. So, that's ready. Yep. And we're just going to simply, some people, you know, will batter fry these, but I'm trying to cut out all of that stuff for my health. And we'll go into that in a later video. So I'm going to put that out of the way. It already smells and looks amazing, guys. Look at that. And it shouldn't take but, you know, like a couple minutes, maybe a minute and a half on each side. Now some people, this is a controversy. Some people may use corn tortillas. I opted for flour because I could not find corn tortillas. I could not in our area at the moment. So we're doing flour. And I'm going to get these open because this is going to go by really, really, really fast. Gonna get a plate down. And with that said, having watermelon for dessert. Yippee. Alright. It's looking really good. Gotta flip that. Oh, look at the color, guys. Look at the color. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright. Okay, so I want to talk about real quick. Here lately, I find, I'll pull you back up. Here lately, I find that I have been so tired, and I think it's from the sarcoidosis in my lungs, and me losing a lot of weight lately, that sometimes when I just want to sit down for 5 minutes, maybe 10, I wake up in 2.5 hours, 3 hours.